Are you struggling as an entrepreneur? Then it's probably time for you to take massive action. And that's what the 10x rule by Grant Cardone is all about. Taking massive action. Today I'm reading from chapter 7, and chapter 7 deals with the 4 degrees of action. The 4 degrees of action, and the 4th degree of action is taking action. And it says here, understanding how to calculate and then take the right amount of action is more important than your concept, idea, invention, or business plan. Again, understanding how to calculate and then take the right amount of action is more important than your concept, idea, invention, or business plan. Now it goes on in chapter 7 to discuss the 4 degrees of action. And I'm just going to go over these real quick and then go into the 4th one. The 4 degrees of action are do nothing, which is exactly what it sounds like, do nothing, number 1. Number 2 is retreat. Now, retreat is when somebody fails at something. So then they spend the rest of their life retreating from taking action because they had a failure. And the fear of failure burned them so badly that they don't want to go through that fear of failure anymore, that pain of failure. So they'd rather just retreat. They get into something and then they get flashbacks of failure and then they retreat, So that's the 4th one. So again, the 4 degrees of action are doing nothing, retreat, and then number 3 is the one that the average person does. A lot of people do it. I've been guilty of doing is take normal levels of action, which means you do enough to not get fired, but you don't do any more than that. Or you do enough to just keep a paycheck, but you don't do anything more than that. You take normal levels of action. It's like going to the gym but not sweating. I went to the gym, I got on the treadmill, but I didn't sweat. I went to the gym, I lifted weights, but I didn't feel the burn. People who just take normal levels of action are just people who just go through life just playing it safe. And believe it or not, the world rewards those who play it safe, don't take action. The world owns people like that and loves them. The play it safe people, the people who take normal levels of action, are no threat to society. They're no threat because they're happy with the status quo. Status quo is take normal levels of action. Don't do anything more, don't do anything less, but I'm going to take normal levels of action. I'm going to go to college and get a 4-year degree. I'm going to live in the suburbs with a white picket fence and 2.5 children like statistics say. Take normal levels of action, versus taking massive amounts of action, which is step 4. Step 4 is about take massive action. And I'm going to get into something because we're here for the sake of the bikini entrepreneur, the bikini brand, somebody striving as a bikini enthusiast to take their bikini enthusiasm, their bikini lifestyle, their bikini brand, their bikini entrepreneurship to the next level. Check this out. People don't know you or about your new product. And the only way to burst through obscurity is by taking massive action. Struggling as an entrepreneur, listen to this. People don't know you or about your new product. People don't know you or about your new product. People don't know you or about your new product. And the only way to burst through obscurity is by taking massive action. Are you struggling with obscurity? Time to take massive action as an entrepreneur. What does that look like for you? Taking massive action may mean having to do something different than you've already been doing with Instagram or TikTok or Twitter or whatever. It may have something to do with getting out of obscurity, because the single biggest problem encountered with an entrepreneur is obscurity. People don't know you or about your new product, so you have to get out of obscurity. Maybe you need to get a team of ambassadors. The only way to burst through obscurity is by taking massive action. So my question to you today is about, are you ready to take massive action? I'm going to read one more thing from here. You will know you are stepping into the realm of massive action when you create new problems for yourself and you start to receive criticism and warning from others. Because as you become successful, haters come out of the closet. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, hey, what's going on here? You're being disruptive. You know, take Elon Musk for example. He took massive action, and look what happened in the process. Use him as an example of what happens when you take massive action. Some people will be a little bit butthurt or offended by you taking massive action. But taking massive action is a good thing. But just know that when you take massive action, there's new problems that occur, new haters that occur. But it's okay. Take massive action anyway. All right? I hope that helps a little bit. If you don't have this book, get this book, The 10x Rule by Grant Cardone. I'm going to be reading from it until the end. See you next time.